Hello guys, welcome back to Junior Dr. Fiona Chow's YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking academics. So we are going to be talking about Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. So this is going to be another book review, and since this book is really long, I thought that I would just do a basic summary of the whole thing because there's a lot of chapters to cover. Okay, so let's start with the basic summary of the whole book. So essentially, this book is about the growing up of a kid named Pip, and Pip he starts off as this common course boy, and he meets Miss Havisham because she invites him to go and play with him. And there's this really pretty girl named Estella, who is Miss Havisham's adopted daughter. And Pip, ever since he first met Estella, he was just mesmerized and he loved her ever since. But Estella never showed any feelings towards him because she doesn't have feelings after Miss Havisham went through this really tragic incident with her ex-husband. And so anyways, Pip continues, and essentially he suddenly has this new benefactor who he doesn't know about. And at first he believes that his new benefactor is Miss Havisham, but that is false. It's actually this person, this convict named Magwitch, and but he just went through like the first year of being a gentleman, thinking that Miss Havisham was the benefactor. And anyways, once he became this gentleman, when he went back to his hometown, he was just so condescending towards his family. He completely does not appreciate Joe, which is his sister's husband, and they're always like buddies, but after he got that insane amount of money, he just completely condescended Joe. And it was until the last part of the story, like the last 50 pages, that he actually thinks to himself that he has to start appreciating Joe more. And yeah, basically that is the basic summary. So now for the book review part. So I thought this book was really interesting. The most common theme is is social classes, because Pip starts as a common course boy and then he proceeds to become this gentleman. And at first he was completely like blinded by social classes, like how some people have a higher social classes than others, and then he just used that as people's worth. And then it was in the last part that he found out that social class does not define who that person is. Instead, it's actually like who that person is and what their values are that actually defines them. And that was the most prevalent theme throughout the story. And there's this other theme. It's kind of similar, whereas it is vanity. Pip, at first, when he first became a gentleman, he really cared about how he appears to other people. He has to dress really nicely. He can't be seen with Joe because Joe is this blacksmith. He doesn't want to be associated to that social class. But in the end, he was like, Joe, let me walk with you, because he actually found out the value of having Joe by his side, and he stopped caring about like vanity, stopped caring about how he would appear to the public. Instead, he cares so much more about personal relationships than social class. So I thought that was the most valuable part of this book. And yeah, although this book was really long and the sentences are like half a page long, I thought that it's very interesting to read like somebody's journey of growing up, of learning to see the value of people. And so yeah, I totally recommend this book. So that'll be it for today's video. And remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Thank you, and see you next time.